Welcome back to another video of mine. Welcome back to another 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 of mine. And today, what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is basically we're gonna be so I'm a little bit, you know, I'm a little bit setting up. I'm a little bit making a setup for this video. I think that we're gonna do one hour video actually. Today we're gonna be doing the promised 1 hour video actually that I have promised you. I'm gonna do this promised 1 hour video. So I'm really gonna do this 1 hour video I have promised to do for you. I really promised to do this 1 hour video, and actually let's get ourselves with talking. Let's get into the show right now. So, we're gonna start with the first review actually. Okay. Actually gonna put my pop up on the microphone. I don't know. I think if this will be better. Yeah. Sorry. So, I'm making the setup here. As you may have noticed, I got a new setup. I got a new ASMR setup. And I I think most of you will like it. So, we're gonna do this 1 hour ASMR video. I promise to do this 1 hour ASMR video. I think I gotta do this. Oh fuck it. Man! So as you may have noticed, it's actually a new setup, and I think no, why not? We're on a good track, man. So basic trigger actually. Basic trigger actually. Basic trigger. Of course, this is gonna be better. Kind of getting used to a new setup here. Man, this is. Oh. Yeah, really hope, I really hope, you kind of enjoy this new setup. Okay, I think 10 minutes quite enough for our first trigger. Let's get to the next trigger, dude. So we're gonna use these series actually right now. Okay. Okay. So kinda getting used to the new setup because yeah. This is really my new ASMR setup. And of course from now on we're gonna be using it. Just wait a minute. Um mm, yeah. I'm sorry actually. If it may be a little bit embarrassing that I you know don't cut anything really out right now. But I think it belongs to a video. Actually, I really don't feel like cutting anything out in this video. If it may look like that I failed the record session, then I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna end my videos because I think it belongs to an ASMR video. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is really gonna be the 1 hour ASMR video I've promised to give you. Cause I really thought I really thought it was about time to do this 1 hour ASMR video. It's something that I planned to give you, and I think I'm gonna give it to you. So when I tell you I'm gonna do a 1 hour ASMR video, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I think I should shut my mouth up, man. Okay. We're on a good track here. We're on a pretty good track here. We're on a pretty great track here. Wait. Um, in general, I gotta tell you that these are really difficult ASMR triggers. Um, yeah, they're not so easy. It's not that every ASMR trigger out there is pretty easy. There are of course some difficult ones, and these triggers are of course they're one of these difficult triggers, you know, and I gotta tell you that they're one of the difficult ones. They're one of the difficult ones. It's not that every ASMR trigger over is pretty easy. Some are pretty difficult. I gotta tell you that. Okay. 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 Oh man. I don't know. Okay. I think I cried. It's from these triggers. You know, let's get to the next, okay? Basic trigger, actually. one of my favorite ASMR videos actually, if you ask me. So I really hope you cried. Enjoy this series. So yeah, we're on a good track here. I promised you to do a 1 hour ASMR video. And I'm gonna do this 1 hour ASMR video. I'm really gonna do this. Okay. So I really hope you quite enjoy this video. I think you quite enjoy this, sir. I think let's get to the next one, okay? Okay, so the next trigger is gonna be that keyboard tapping, okay? So I'm kind of switching the mood of the video, I don't know. Maybe I made an error or something. When just typing. I was kind of setting the video. I'm kind of a little bit trying this video, so it's like, yeah, I'm kind of trying in this video, so I'm kind of getting used to this new setup, and I want to make it right the best way possible. Let's get to the next video, okay? Okay. For the next setup, I thought to myself, yeah, I will kind of read you something out of this book here, Diary of a Rhyme Kid. Okay, let's go. June, Monday. My dad's always saying you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family. And even though I get his meaning, it doesn't exactly make me want to share a bowl of popcorn with him. He's right about family. Because the second you're born, you're automatically in a group of people you've never asked to be a part of. In fact, when you're born, a bunch of stuff has already been decided for you, like where you live and even what language you speak. But since you actually can't talk yet, you can't tell the people taking care of you that mashed prunes and carrots are a bad combination. I think he likes it. The first thing you learn as a kid is that grown-ups are ones in charge. Who would have known that? And the second thing you learn is that they don't make the best decisions. When you found out that the people in charge of you have people who are in charge of them, at least that's the way it's in my family, where grandma is the one who calls the shots, but you'd never know she had so much power just by looking at her. I made you your favorite cookies. That's actually whose story to how grandma became the head of our family. When my great grandmother Mima passed away, someone needed to step up to take her place as our leader. But since grandma was the youngest of four sisters, it didn't look like she'd be the one to take over the family. Okay. But when something happened that changed all that, for Easter brunch one year, grandma made a pot of meatballs and everyone went crazy for them. Great Uncle Herman declared that grandma was the best cook in the family. Everybody else agreed, which I am sure was hard for her older sisters. The way it works in my family is that if you're the best cook, you get to host the big holidays like Thanksgiving. My grandma's older sisters all live far away, and they don't like to travel on the holidays. So they all came up with a special soup recipe of her own design. And one up. Grandma, but she just couldn't top Grandma's meatballs. Care for some spinach dip, she said. Ever since Grandma introduced her special uh, ever since Grandma introduced her special meatballs, everyone's been trying to uh, get her to tell them the secret recipe. But Grandma's no dummy. She knows that giving it up will be giving up her power. So she just tells everyone that her meatballs only have one ingredient, and it's something special. Nobody seems satisfied with that answer. Fourth, a lady, a few of my aunts have been farming. Oh man. You know this kind of ASMR artists, when they do this kind of bloopers, I'm gonna fucking be honest with you, I'm not gonna do bloopers, and I'm gonna let this in the 1 hour video. I'm so fucking sorry that you had to do, but I'm not gonna be cutting it out, okay? Man, man, I'm sorry. Okay, nobody seems satisfied with that answer. And lately, a few of my aunts have been trying to see the recipe. Okay, Aunt Gretchen tried to sneak away with a few members so she could take them to a lab and get them analyzed for the ingredients. The only reason she didn't get away with it was because Grandma stopped. Sweetie, sniffed them out before she could get to her car. Then, one night, Aunt Laura came to stay. Came to stay. With Grandma and hid her phone in a kitchen cabinet so she could record Grandma making a batch of meatballs. But Grandma discovered the hidden phone and put it in the garbage disposal. Everybody's always telling Grandma. Man, it sucks. Then Grandma recipe is so good. She could have opened a restaurant and make a pile of money. My Aunt Grandma is a businesswoman, and she even came out with a plan for a whole chain of restaurants that would serve Grandma's meatballs. Okay, from my kitchen to yours. I think I gotta be doing some tapping while reading. Okay. But Grandma shut the idea down by saying that you can't get a real home cooked meal in a restaurant and have meatballs are only for the family. I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but I hope Grandma shares her recipe with someone in family soon because she's not getting any younger. In fact, she just moved out of her house and into an assisted living center a few months away. Mom says Grandma's happy there because she's with people her age and we have lots of activities. But I sure hope my kids don't try and ship me off to a place like that when I'm old. Because I'm actually looking forward to being a burden to my children. Grandma's turning 75 soon. And my mom and her sisters told Grandma they wanted to for a big party for her birthday, but Grandma says she doesn't want anyone to go to any for and she doesn't have furniture for a party like that anymore. Then Grandma said what would make her feel really happy is if everyone else went to what is next island where family used to vacation back when Mom and her sister were kids. Grandma said the only gift she wanted was a photo for her whole family on the beach with an old lighthouse in the background. I have a picture she keeps in her public. Okay. So this year wasn't really about tapping. It was really what I really focused more on waiting to you, okay? Okay. So one also great smart thing I really love to use. ASMR head movements. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's get to the next one. It's not gonna be the last, but I think we're coming to the end of the video, okay? Just relax, just relax, just relax, just relax, just relax. We're on a good track here, actually. I don't think should. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Just we're on a good track here. Think kind of setting the mood. Hmm. I don't know. I really think about it. I don't really know how to set for a lighting in a bathroom because I'm really trying my hardest actually. This one here, I should also kind of enjoy Mrs. Plucking. Okay, I think we're really getting to the last three, okay? So, I show what the last three is gonna be. So, for the last three, we're gonna be, I think it's gonna be interesting. For the last three, actually, we're gonna be, I'm gonna whisper you some things into the ear. So, yeah, I'm gonna be whispering a little bit. Yeah, it's not gonna be long. I really think this video was great, actually. So, yeah, what could I think that the last trigger is gonna be whispering some things into the microphone. So, okay, we're really gonna focus on whispering some things. Okay, I think, yeah. So, I really hope, I think that this video was really great, actually. Making this 1 hour video was actually really great. I really enjoyed doing this video. It was so great to me. I really had lots of fun doing this video, actually. I really had lots of fun doing this video. It was great, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So yeah, this was the 1 hour video I promised to do for you guys. And yeah. So as you can see, I've quite evolved my setup. I think my setup has gotten better. It's gotten better. I think you can pretty much see that. We're on to that. I've my plans to kind of get better at my videos, and yeah, I'm an ASMR artist, and I trust myself to say that I'm a good ASMR artist. I'm a really good ASMR artist, actually. So I'm pretty good at ASMR. I'm good at ASMR. I can do it. I can if you guys think it's quite very well, I think you've seen it. And this year I actually didn't cut anything out because I thought to myself, why should I do that? Why should I actually do that? Because I think it's really enjoyable. I think you quite enjoyed this video. Okay, I think that's been it from this video. I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and I think I'm seeing you, of course, in the next video. Good night, and